So we're talking about Bioceres Crop Solutions. Now, this is a company for the past 2 decades has been trying to develop these drought-resistant wheat and soy as well. And of course, this is a very high technology company. Let's talk to CEO Federico Trucco, who joins me now here in the New York studio. It's great to have you with us. So tell us a little bit about the products that you have, because of course this is a time when we're seeing supply chain disruptions, food prices soaring, the Ukraine crisis as well, and climate change. So how are your products really going to try to change this?
Well, it's great to be here. So thank you for the invitation. I think we've been working for many years to get technologies that can improve the productivity of the major agricultural ecosystems, particularly in crops like wheat and soy, as you indicated. And the way our technology works is by improving yields in the face of adverse weather, particularly drought conditions. So we've shown to increase yields by 20% on average, which is quite significant if you think in terms of productivity jumps, no? Where from one year to the next, we're only able to do it at a 1% rate. To be able to do a 20% jump because of this incremental technology, I think it's a significant contribution to this issue.
There's also some hesitancy when it comes to genetically modified foods, right? We know that already we have those crops for animals, for feed, but you got approval also for consumption of GM wheat as well in some countries. Tell us about the progress you've made there, and also what it means for planting as well, not just consumption.
Well, wheat was a significant challenge because of the same reasons you've indicated. It's the one crop that we use to make bread and flour and things that we consume ourselves as humans. So we started working in GMO wheat almost 2 decades ago, and it was challenging from a consumer perception perspective. I have to say that today's regained focus on food security has given us a tremendous opportunity to ignite that debate, and what you see is that when you're addressing consumers and talking about GMOs, one thing is to talk about the GMOs of the past that were engineered for the incremental use of synthetic chemicals, and a completely different attitude is perceived when you talk about the GMOs of the future, when you're engineering food so that you can better withstand adverse weather events or improve the nutritional quality of the food itself. So that has given us the possibility to move this technology forward, which is today approved for consumption by humans in Brazil, in New Zealand, in Australia, and even here in the United States.
And you also got drought-tolerant soy accepted in China as well. Tell us a little bit about the challenges of adjusting to different regions, because you're trying to do the same for northern US, for Canada as well.
Well, soy is a much bigger crop in the Americas from an economic viewpoint, and is one where GMOs have been accepted for the last 25 years or more. But it's always been challenging for companies to get the clearance in China, which is the #1 customer, if you will, for beans produced, particularly in Latin America. So being able to get that approval earlier this year was a significant milestone in our company's history, and one that enables us now to move forward with commercialization in Latin America, but also here in the United States.
Federico Trucco, CEO of Bioceres, thank you so much for joining us here on Bloomberg TV. Back to you, Caroline.